Hi everyone! So today we are doing the Pronto squared unboxing. If you don't know what that is, it is the version of the Pronto that has an optional footwell. You can make it flat like the original Pronto 1, or you can make a footwell for the kids. So I'm really excited about this. It comes in 3 base body colors, and we chose Cloud Gray, which is the lighter version of the gray. So we're just going to do an unboxing for you today, and as we usually do, give you some of our thoughts as we're opening it, some of the features that I noticed. I know they added extra cup holders on this one, and they moved them to the outside of the frame. So that's something I'm really excited about, and I can't wait to show you. So without further ado, let's get into it. So you're going to see here as I'm unpacking that I got a couple of accessories that came separate from my stroller, but they just shipped them together. So right there's the child tray. I don't touch on that in this video, but I do touch on the parent organizer, which I'm opening right now, as well as the wind clip, the flat tray that comes with the stroller, and color packs, that kind of thing, as well as some of the offerings from the Simple Stitch. So I'm just going to give you some information on that later in the video, as well as I wanted to point out, check out this packaging, okay? They cover everything, every little knob that potentially could scratch something else. They just really do a great job of packaging in a way that I haven't seen from other brands. Even my box came a little messed up from FedEx, but they had this covered. So I have a lot of confidence whenever I order a Pronto that it's going to come all in one piece. And I know from Pronto customer service as well that if something was to be amiss, they're going to take care of it. They have excellent customer service. Okay, pro tip number 1 when you're unboxing your Pronto is look at the tires. These are the front tires. There's one side that has a shiny kind of presentable look to it. The other side is like the hardware. You can see this other piece. So I like to put this shiny cute little piece to the outside where people are going to see it as you're walking. So this is going to go as my front left tire. Clicks right in, and consequently this one is the other tire. And it is facing also the same, with the shiny part facing out. The back tires, doesn't matter which one you put on either side. So you're gonna stick it there, you push the button. This is the button that you're gonna push right here in the center on the tire, and that helps it just slide right on. So here is the very last tire, and you can pull on it. See, it's not coming off. So all of the tires are on now. I'm gonna go ahead and, is it on the left side? It's been a minute. I'm gonna find this little latch here. That is the auto lock. You see, it's catching. Now it's locked. So pull that back to release it. Always pull your basket out first, because that can get stuck and it can leave you thinking there's something wrong with your stroller. All that means is just your basket, you need to let it out. So I'm gonna lock it in place. I've seen some moms on the page that they leave this little styrofoam thing on if you have the white frame to protect the brake. And I never thought about that. That's actually super smart. And so next, I'm gonna do the seats so I can explain to you a little bit about the seats. So there's one seat back, and here is the other. Now you notice they both have a bottom strap, only one has a strap on the top. This means this is the front seat, because this is what you're going to use to clip the wind clip to the canopy. And so you're going to want this on here, and the one that does not have a top clip at all goes over the big tires on the back. Now to attach the seats, you're going to do a zipper, and you're also going to put the crotch buckle right here through this little slit on the bottom. Now I like to just check these little slits just to make sure that, sorry, hold on. Okay, the other attachment point for the seats is going to be this clip. So I'm going to walk you through how to put these on. You're going to put the zipper on just like any standard zipper. So I'm going to zip that into place. So here we go. At first you're going to probably like practice a little bit, but once you've done it, I mean, goodness, it gets really easy. So there you go. Got the zipper in place, and obviously you want to make sure that it's well attached. I'm going to do the crotch buckle part next. I don't think there's necessarily like a way that you have to do it, in order that you have to do it. Now make sure that you have this piece correctly, because it can get twisted and then you put it in backwards. So you're going to want it to be this way with the buckle facing out so you can adjust it easily. And you're going to slip this black plastic piece in through the slot all the way through to the bottom of the stroller. Now I'll show you what that looks like on the other end. So it's going to come out through the bottom, and I'll tip this up this way so you can take a good look. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So you see that plastic piece down there on the bottom? It's going to come out on the bottom of the stroller. And now the last piece that you're going to connect here is this strap. So you see this is cut right here, and that's going to slide through there. It's going to come out over here and attach to this buckle piece. So I'll keep that basket out of the way so you can see this as much as possible. So this is going to slide up through this slot. Now, as it is a brand new stroller, it's a little taut. It's a little bit tight, that little hole for the clip to go in, but it will get a little bit more comfortable with time. And you're going to put it through here and just clip it. And then you can put your basket back down. It's actually hidden out of sight. So that's attached now. And you're just going to do the same thing on the other side. So I'm going to line this up correctly here with the little, what do you call that thing? And then you're going to slide it on. Go in there. Get this the proper way. Get the buckle in through that slot. Push it all the way through. And you can put your hand underneath just like I am to help guide it a little bit. There you go. That one's done. Now, it depends on your preference. Sometimes people find this front seat to be a little bit loose, and that's because it needs to have a little give to fold without taking the seats off when you fold it. So if you prefer it to be a little tauter, you can twist it a little bit. We've done that on a couple of our Prontos, and that'll just shorten up the rope just enough, or the little strap just enough to keep it a little more taut. But if you do that, I warn you, when you go to fold it, test it and do it slowly, just to make sure you left enough give on that seat. It shouldn't be a problem either way, but just a recommendation for you if you're going to do that. So you're going to slide the buckle through just like we did on the other side. It's going to come down. I already got it dirty. And you're going to clip. But do you see how much give that has? Some people don't prefer that. So if you want, you can shorten up the rope a little bit, the little strap, just like that. And then when you go to fold it, just do it a little bit carefully so you can check on how that feels. Next, we'll move on to the canopy. Okay, so I know I just had that little piece of the canopy in my hands. Get this one instead. This is the main piece of the canopy. Oh, by the way, sorry if you hear like a rumbling in the background. We just tried to turn it off, so it should go away soon. But this is the main piece of the canopy. You can see on each side it has 2 clips. Super easy. So you're going to clip those each into the frame. There's a designated spot for each clip. So I've seen people that use their Pronto without the canopy on at all. And this is also how you would remove it, of course. Because some people like to go rocking their Pronto topless in public. And hey, different strokes for different folks, I always say. So we're just gonna clip this right into there. Okay, now that part's on. You're gonna see that there are these 2 little arms, and that's where the other metal piece attaches to. So I'm gonna show you how to put this on. I don't think there's really an obvious difference of whichever way you put it on. I mean, the little arms on this part, they kind of move.
Double jointed.
Yeah, they're flexible. So we're gonna put it on like this. You're gonna see on the underside of this lip piece, there are little pockets for you to push the frame through. So that's what we're doing. We're just pushing it through, and then I got it stuck. That was my fault. Okay, here we go. And then so you're just sliding it all the way around. Now it's curved, so you're gonna give it a little help. And then when it pops out that other side, you got one more little pocket. So just remember to slip it through there too. So now, oh, it got away from me. How rude. Get back on there. Okay. Now we're cooking. So we're gonna clip this and get it on to this first little nubbins there, if you will.
Oh, no, yes, push the one here. This is made so you can easily push that one down.
There you go. Oh. Did it get in? There we go. Yeah. Now it's secure. And I'm going to do the same on the other side. There we go. So that's ready to go. Now all there is left to do is to zip on this piece. And it's already on the correct side. I did that ahead of time just to make it a little bit easier. So all you're doing here is just zipping. And that's what's nice about Pronto. All of their strollers, you can do this. All the ones for sale in America right now. You can unzip this piece, and if you have another color pack, you can change it. You can, oh yeah, take a look here. So I got these done custom by the Simple Stitch. Her name is Lauren, and she does all this stuff. So I ordered this canopy lip, and you can order tons of stuff. She makes pillows and accessories like organizers and stuff, but it got these covers here and this liner. It has a non-slip bottom, and you can get different covers and things for it. So I went ahead and ordered this particular fabric because I think it'll match so great with a few different color packs that Pronto sells. But it's so easy to change these out, and Pronto sells a bunch of different colors too, and you can change out the seat backs. Like, it's so customizable. So I mean, if you want like a different look, you want it to look like a new stroller, but you don't have to buy a whole other stroller, just get a new color pack. You're gonna get addicted to it, trust me. So anyway, so that's the canopy on, and that is set up. I did want to point out, and I noticed this. Oh yeah, this is a new stroller. You can feel it. So I did want to point out, I noticed that the leather on these handlebars is black, which formerly was only with the black color pack for the body, like the body kit, the black body kit. So this is nice. I like that this is actually black. But there you go. The basket already comes on it. So that's all done. And I'll show you just a little tip about cup holders. So you can clip the cup holders in here like you always have been able to on these plastic attachment points inside. But something they changed for the Pronto Squared, which is awesome, because I think they got a commentary from customers saying that I like to have my parent organizer clipped onto these attachment points here, but then I don't get to use my cup holder. And they heard that and they thought, you know what, let's change that. So not only did they change that to where you can put it here or you can put it on the outside, but they added an extra set. So you can have 6 cups. If you have 6 cup holders, you can logistically put 6 cup holders on this thing at one time, which is insane. Or you can put your parent organizer on these 2 clips, and you can have 4 cup holders. Otherwise, if you've got lots of kids, you live somewhere really hot, if you just want some of these, put some snack, like a snack bag or something in here. I mean, it's just endless, the possibilities here. Not to mention that the parent organizer itself has 2 cup holders in it already, mesh cup holders. So they really made some nice addition here on that. I really like that. I like that they listen to their customers. So I'm just gonna go ahead and clip that on right there. So, I mean, honestly, that's the Pronto all put together. From this point on, I mean, like I said, the Pronto is put together. That was all it took. From this point on, I'm just gonna give you some notes, some things that I like that I wanna point out. Maybe some tips for new Pronto owners, just to get you started. So something that I will point out is when you first buy it, I mean, everything is new. So it's gonna feel a little bit stiff to put like this going back and forth, but I'll show you our other Pronto that we've used a million times. That, I mean, just look at this baby. It just glides. So just give it a little time. And you'll get, first of all, you'll get to know it better and you'll be able to just use it quickly, but also it will loosen up a little bit with time. I have seen some people say that upon folding, sometimes their strap gets a little stuck in that slit where you put the clip through. And with time, that will loosen up, just like everything else. You can extend it a little bit if you are annoyed with it and you just want it to go faster. You can definitely do that. But I just wanted to point that out for you. Let's investigate this optional footwell. I haven't done any research on it or anything. I'm just literally discovering this with you right now. So let's take a look at this, because I saw a video of Eddie using it, that was a little while ago. So this is the piece that covers up kind of the operation under here. Okay, so we decided to move so that I could sit down and this would be a little bit easier. So, as I told you, we ripped this little piece off because this is the part that's covering up the fun stuff underneath. I've never seen anything like this. This is really cool. So you're gonna have these two straps, okay? And you pull up on those to release the clips that are holding it in place. And from there, you can see that these are the clips, these are the insertion points for the clips. So you're going to kind of pull it to one side so you can push the other side in and rock it that way, and then push the other side in. So here you can see you've got your optional footwell going on. Kids can have their feet down there, and I like that this is a hard surface. This is nice. Doesn't seem like it's going to get dirty very easily. And I can also see that there's a zipper along the outside so you can release the crumbs. Can you show them on the underside there? Because you can see the zipper. So if you get any schmickety schmuck in there, you just let it right out. It's pretty awesome. I've used how many wagons? I know that the Larktail has the optional footwell, and I just wasn't that fond of it. The way that I just honestly, we never used it because it was such a pain to me. So this is a lot easier. This is a lot more feasible for me that I think we would use it. So from there, you got your footwell in place, and then when you want to take it out, you kind of do the same thing, just in reverse. Rock it to one side so you can release one, pull it the other way out, and then what you want to do once you have it out this way is just tuck under this fabric so it's not going to get in the way of these clips going in. And then do the same on the other side. Get that fabric out of the way. And that's that. That's it, folks. Put this baby back on to cover up the magic. And that's a smooth, polished looking Pronto. I like that. I quite like that. Good job. So, the other thing, I'm going to talk about a couple extra things here. For one, Prontos come with this wind clip. Comes in this teensy little bag. New Pronto owners, when they buy one from the company, often throw this right out with the packaging. You don't notice that this is something special. This is that clip I'm telling you about. So this is what clips on here. I'll just take it out so you can see. Normally I leave it in the bag until I use it, but I'll just show it to you. So it's got a clip on one end, this kind, and then it's got this in the other side. So you're going to insert this here, clip it there, bring your canopy down and around, and then this clips right up here onto the top. And this is gonna, I mean, to be honest, in all the years, we've had a Pronto for like 4 years, we've only ever needed this maybe twice. But so honestly, even in windy conditions, normally the canopy will stay put. But if for some reason it doesn't, keep this baby. I highly recommend any Pronto, new Pronto people, get a multi-bag. Because the multi-bag is fantastic. I don't have one on this one yet, but it goes on the front here, and I always keep this right here in the multi-bag, along with, oh yeah, right here's a multi-bag. So this is a multi-bag on our other Pronto, and as you can see, my little wind clip, that's the trash for it, but because I used it, we keep like this is the mosquito net, keep a little first aid kit. It's got tons of pockets in there. This thing is one of my favorite accessories. I just keep my little wind clip in there. Alternatively, if you don't have one of those and you're not going to get one for whatever reason, get you one of these, okay? These things are fantastic. This is a parent organizer. Keep your little wind clip in here, okay? There's plenty of pockets here. You can pick a pocket at this point. Not like a crime. Don't do that. But you have your organizer, and then, as I was telling you about, there are these plastic attachment points here on the frame. You can hang it from them here. So you've got this plastic piece attached to the organizer. It just clips right on there. Too easy. Because I know that there are some parents that are particular about having their handle space freed up for their hands or for a diaper bag or something else. And this way it's just out of the way for the person pushing. Alternatively, if you want cup holders there or whatever the case may be, the nice thing about these Pronto parent consoles or organizers is that they also have a universal strap. So it's Velcro. You can use this on any of your strollers. I have 3 or 4 of them, because we use them on all of our strollers, even our single strollers. Every single, I got rid of the other ones once I got a Pronto one for the first time, because they have structure here. This like a wire going through the here, and they have so many pockets inside that you can, these are the cup holders that I was telling you about. You can put, this is a little Pronto hack for you, okay? People do all the time. You can put one of these plastic ones into here to give it a little more structure. And that makes it easier getting your cup in and out if you're going to be drinking it, often. So that's pretty easy there too. Little hack that a lot of parents use in the Pronto community. Another cute thing here that a lot of people don't know about is this little piece of elastic. So if you're using these straps, and these are just kind of like in your way, you can tuck these into this little elastic strap. And that way they're not flopping around, they're not in your way, they're not going to stop your cup from getting in there. Look how nice that is. Pronto, I mean, gosh, they design things to look nice. It's not just to be functional, it's all designed very intuitively, but it's also meant to look nice. So you're out and about, and honestly, I can't tell you the number of times I've been out and people are asking me, what is that stroller? That is just wild. I mean, it's just so cool. And it's awesome when it's like that big burly dad that has like 6 kids and a huge beard, and he's just fawning over your stroller. Like, those are the cool connecting moments. So anyway, yeah, I think that's gonna be our overview here. We also have the blackout shade and the mosquito net. And I can do an accessories video. Leave it in the comments. If you want an accessories video, I can show you how to install stuff and, my favorites. What are my favorites from Pronto? That kind of thing. So another thing I wanted to talk about with the Pronto. So all the Prontos come with a standard flat tray. And as Velcro's on here, something that you may not know or pick up on is that it has a thing here so that you can wash the cover of it, but it doesn't have a zipper pull on it. And that was for like a safety thing so that little kids couldn't easily get it open. So what you're going to want to do is get, like a little paper clip or something so that you can open it. But that's nice that it's washable. And it's actually, just like the rest of the body fabric of the Pronto, very stain resistant, very durable. Most people just do a quick baby wipe if there's a spill or something. But I wanted to notate that for you. So it is Velcro, and something that I like about it is, one, it's not like a hard, they have a different version that's a hard tray, if you prefer that. I like the soft tray because if you have a little kid and, they're not like kind of clumsy like mine is, if they hit their head on it, it's not gonna like give them, a bad little bruise or anything on their forehead if they eat it on this tray. So it's nice that it has a little bit of cushion. It is hard enough that you can put, snack or something like that on here. If you put a coloring book, they can color on it. It's definitely sturdy. But the nice part about it being Velcro is that, I'll show you here, this is the Velcro attachment point for this tray. So because it's Velcro, I mean, you can put it squarely on there. However, let's say that you have like a bigger kid. You always, kind of just a rule of thumb, stroller wagons, you're always going to want to put the bigger kid over the big tires. If possible, it's going to help your push to not feel like strange or hard or like a bus if you're turning. Because if you have a big kid over this tires and you're trying to turn it, it gets a little strange. So big kid over here, and let's say they just need a little more space. I mean, we don't know how big they are. So if they need a little more space here, you can, because this is Velcro, you can kind of just shift it a little bit this way. And actually the attachment strip on the bottom is a little bit longer than the point on the tray itself, which gives it a little customizability of where you want to put it. So you can move it a little bit to the front here, and then this way, as you can see, this child has a little bit less room. They can reach it easier. This has a little bit more room. So that's just something that I like about the flat tray. And it's pretty like flat, so it's really easy to just throw it in the basket if you're out of the house and say, okay, well, I don't need it right now. So you can just put it right here in the basket, and then it's tucked right out of the way. And you can even, you have this part here in this pocket, you can do it like that, and then your entire basket is still free. So yeah, I just wanted to note that the flat tray does come with it, and it's pretty nifty if you need a tray. So that's going to wrap it up for our unboxing video. A little bit of how-to, some tips, some hacks for new Pronto owners. If there's anything I missed, if there's anything that you want to ask, just leave it in the comments. Just reach out. Join our Stroller Divas group, okay? I'm going to link it in the description. because that's where I'm an admin on the page. You can just reach out and ask questions. There's so many moms on there that have different strollers and stuff that can answer questions. A lot of Pronto parents are in the group too. Stay tuned to the page, to their channel. You gotta like, share, subscribe. Make sure you've got the notifications turned on, okay? Because we're gonna have a giveaway. It's gonna be epic. I'm really excited about it. Also stay tuned because we're gonna be doing a 3-way comparison video on the Pronto 1, Pronto Squared, and the V1 from the pre-order, just to give you a side-by-side, let you know what are the differences, what might work best for your family, if there's one that's right for your budget, your preferences, whatever it may be, so you can know what to expect from each model. We're gonna have a video going through all of that. If you have questions for that video, also leave them in the comments, please, because I'd love to answer them. Thank you for tuning in. Can't wait to catch you on the next one.
Hold on, here we go. Here we go.
Don't poop on me.
And go.
You were worried about poop?